Bismillah walhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين ومن تمسك بسنته إلى يوم الدين ثم أما بعد يا مرحبا بكم. We welcome every listener to the first episode of a new series which is entitled Marriage Hacks 101. The series is designed to offer small pieces of advice that will help in the establishment, bithnillahi ta'ala, of healthy, sustainable, and good functional marriages, bithnillahi ta'ala. In this first episode, we want to take some benefit from the statement of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, al-khabithat lil-khabithin, wal-khabithun lil-khabithat, wat-tayyibat lit-tayyibin, wat-tayyibun lit-tayyibat. This is, as translated, it means that bad statements are for bad people, or bad women for bad men. And bad people are for bad statements, or bad men are for bad women. Good statements are for good people, or good women are for good men. And good people are for good statements, or good men are for good women. I want us to reflect on this because in preparation for marriage, and this is particular to the ones who are single and they're looking to get married, this is to the individual, the man, for example, who has a wife but he's looking to take on a second, third, or fourth. And this is also to the parents and to the guardians who are raising individuals who one day will marry, bithnillahi ta'ala, to reflect that one of the greatest means and preparations for marriage is to increase your value, to enhance yourself, is to become a good person, to become a good Muslim. So that means adorning oneself with those characteristics that are indicative of a good person, adorning oneself with those characteristics that are indicative of a good Muslim. It is incumbent that we look at this and we understand this very well, because if we ourselves are looking for good people, then we ourselves have to be good people. Because as logic will dictate, if you're looking for a good person and you happen to actually find that good person, you have to ask yourself this question: why would and should they want you if you yourself are not a good person? If you want to be married to a good individual, then that starts first and foremost by you becoming a good individual. If you want to be married to someone who fears Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then that starts by you being an individual who fears Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you want to be married to someone who they are regular upon their prayers, then you have to be someone who's regular upon your prayers. Because again, if you were to meet a person that were adorned with the aforementioned characteristics, but you yourself were lacking in that regard, then why would they want you? You know, it is often that people will come and they will say, I want to marry this person because this person has memorized the Quran, or this person has reached a level of Islamic knowledge, or this person has excelled in the Arabic language, and so on and so forth. You know, people say these things. And I always would think to myself, and sometimes will actually articulate it and ask, this is wonderful, and I understand 100% why you would want to marry a person with these characteristics. But don't you think that a person who has these characteristics also is looking for someone who possesses those characteristics? Just like you want someone who is knowledgeable in Islam, who is knowledgeable in how to recite the Quran and has memorized large portions of the Quran, who knows Arabic language and so on and so forth, don't you think they want that as well? The same way you want to marry someone who can teach your children, don't you think that that individual who has the ability to teach children also wants to marry someone who could teach children? And if that is in fact indeed what you're looking for, then you yourself have to step up to the plate and you have to become that, right? If you're looking for better, then you have to become better. And this is really the takeaway that I want everyone to, the takeaway, what I want you to walk away with, is that if you're looking for better, then you yourself have to become better. And as the Salaf, they used to say, "Man aslaha ma baynahu wa bayna Allah, aslaha Allahu ma baynahu wa bayna an-nas." That whoever rectifies that which is between them and between Allah, then Allah will rectify that which is between them and between the people. So if you yourself are looking to marry someone who's good, then you yourself have to become good. Because of course, when you have two good people together, or you have people who are good married one to the other, then this will help for a healthy marriage. This will help for a productive and a functional marriage. This will help for the sustainability of that marriage. Because typically, when people misrepresent themselves and a good person ends up marrying a bad person, it's only but a matter of time before that becomes exposed. It's only a matter of time before each individual realizes the reality of the other. And typically, those situations end in divorce. Why? Because due to the misrepresentation, the person married something that they were not looking for. So again, if you would like better, then that starts by being better. Bithnillahi ta'ala, by starting off right, it will help us have successful and sustainable marriages. This is just some small words of advice that Bithnillahi ta'ala will be of a benefit to those looking to get married. For those who are already married as well, it's not too late to renovate your situation. It's not too late to rectify your situation. If everyone becomes good, then this will help us to stay together, as they say. That'll help you stay together. Inshallah ta'ala, reflect upon this. Contemplate it over. Think about it. Until the next time. Ila al-liqa. Istawdi'ukum Allah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.